Doom: The Dark Ages. I gotta say, I'm surprised that this game is getting a little bit of hate. I could see why, but it is annoying. I feel like the hate is annoying, but I don't think it necessarily makes the game itself bad. But I gotta say, I do agree with the reasons why people are hating on the game, so let's get to it. First of all, I think the game is pretty good. I'm gonna start with the positive. I thought the game was good. If you like Doom, you're gonna like this game. There's no way they changed the whole game and it doesn't feel like Doom. It's Doom. It is weird that there's like dragons and robots now, but some people would say it's kind of cool, you know, spice it up a bit, not just the same thing over and over again. The story was okay. I really don't play Doom for the story. That's just me. I really don't understand. For a moment when I was playing the game, I thought it was like the continuation of the second one, but it's a prequel from what I'm seeing. So it's a prequel. There's a lot of cool action moments. Like, I don't want to show like further into the game. I don't want to put too many spoilers, but there's a part in the beginning where like there's a giant demon coming at you and you're shooting it crazy with the turret. It's coming closer and closer and closer, and I actually got pretty hyped on that part. So, you know, there's more moments like that in the game, you will see, but just little moments like that makes the game really cool. I actually kind of like the new, I don't know what it's called, but like when you're punching the enemies and you only get like 3 of those ability. I don't know, I just thought that was cool. I like the shield. The shield's pretty cool. I saw some people didn't like the shield, but I did. I like the shield. And yeah, it's just more Doom, you know, it's just more Doom. But let's get to the, you know, why people are hating on this game now. Well, there is some people saying that it's annoying that there's no physical copy, which, by the way, I gotta agree, and I've said this in my past videos. I'm getting really annoyed, triggering me, that when you want to buy a case of a game, the physical copy, you just open the box and it's a code for a game. Who thought in the right mind that's a good idea, like, to do that? People want to own the games. That's why you're buying a physical copy. If you don't want to buy a physical copy of a game, then sure, yeah, just buy a digital. But that's really annoying, and I'm getting really sick and tired of that. So I know a lot of people got annoyed of that, and I agree. That is pretty annoying. Another thing that people got really annoyed was the price. $70. I'm not gonna lie, $70 for a single player game. Eesh, you know? Just a single player game. There's nothing added onto it. It goes to that debate where like we should start pricing games for like the content it has, and it can work good and bad, you know. If you get a game like GTA 6 whenever it comes out, technically you can make the argument that it's worth more than a $70 game. They might even price it apparently higher than 100. GTA 6 maybe gets a pass, but if we're gonna do that, we have to do it the other way around. You know, Doom: The Dark Ages is fun, but honestly, I gotta say, I don't think this game is worth $70. It's a single player game, that's it. And which, by the way, leads me to the next complaint, which I don't know why people aren't complaining about it, but this is a personal claim of mine. There is no multiplayer. It's like the Doom 2016, which is like the best one in my opinion, had a multiplayer mode which was like super underrated in my opinion. It was so fun. I love that multiplayer mode. Reminded me of BioShock 2 multiplayer mode. I mean, if anyone played BioShock 2 multiplayer mode, it feels like they just kind of made it, and it's just so good. I love multiplayer modes like that. Like a company just makes it like, just put a multiplayer mode, give them more content, and it's like really fun. They didn't even expect it to be that fun. But shout out to anyone, you know, type in the comments if you guys remember BioShock 2 multiplayer mode or Doom 2016 multiplayer mode. It was super fun. Doom Eternal, the second one, that multiplayer mode was a little bit it was a little bit worse than the 2016 one, but it was still kind of fun. I liked it. Now we're in this one and there's no multiplayer mode. It's like, again, like we're going backwards. Like, why are we putting less content in games and you're charging more too? It's just kind of like, I was expecting a multiplayer mode, and then when I opened the menu, there's no multiplayer mode, and then I asked my friend, wait, there's no multiplayer mode? And he's like, nope. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of annoying. And I don't care what excuse they make, the other Doom games had multiplayer mode, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Why not just copy from the first one? I don't know, maybe they didn't see a lot of people on the multiplayer modes. Like I said, I feel like it was very underrated, but it was really fun. So that was a big reason for me why I think this game is kind of mediocre. Not mediocre, a little bit above mediocre. It's just good. It's a good game. Other complaints, and I didn't really care for these, but people are saying that the campaign was very bland and generic. But again, me, I'm not playing Doom for the campaign. I honestly don't know what's going on. You guys should probably look at another video for that. But I mean, the campaign was okay. It did its job. That's all I gotta say. It wasn't crazy interesting to me. Honestly, if I were to rate the game, I would just give it a 7. And I know a 7 is a very generic rating to give a game, but this is honestly what a 7 is. It's just a good campaign, good gameplay, more Doom, you know? I'm really annoyed that there is no multiplayer. Oh, by the way, Jesus. One more thing I almost forgot. This game has to be online only. Why? It's single player. Like other games make online only games so they can prevent hackers and people who are cheating and whatnot, but hey, you guys took out the multiplayer, so why are you guys worried about that? There's a few reasons why people are worried about it. I personally don't know, but let me know in the comments, why do you think they make it online only? I know there's a reason why companies do that. Again, like I said, it's to prevent cheaters and to catch them, but this is a single player game, so I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments, why do they do that? I'm curious. Teach me something. And some people just don't have internet. Some people just can't afford internet. For a while in my life, I didn't have internet. I don't remember a lot, but I feel like I didn't have internet for like a year or two. Some people just go through that, you know. It's pretty hard out here. It's hard out here. We're surviving. We're all surviving. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Let me know in the comments, did you guys think this game was like okay? Do you think people are over exaggerating that it was bad, or do you think it was actually good? It's just another Doom game. You just cared about the campaign. Let me know, because yeah, this game wasn't that crazy. It was just like, you know, like I said, more Doom. Another thing, Jesus, I'm remembering, I feel like there was no marketing for this game. I didn't really hear about it when this game was coming out. I honestly remembered the week of that it was coming out. I feel like that had a lot of, you know, had a lot of play. There's no marketing. It's very important to have marketing for a game. So yeah, I didn't really see much of this game. Anyways, that's it. You know, if you guys like the video, subscribe. That helps a lot. I got other videos like this, you know, like that, like this and that. So that's the type of content I make. And support the cause and subscribe.